Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Okay, sorry, it is Sunday. It is, I don't even know what time it is. It's 5:25 Central Time. Hopefully my phone's gonna stay where it is. I hope. We'll see, no promises. Okay, from the description of the video, hello Linda English. You are the first I saw just now. How are you? Welcome everyone. Okay, so the other day, hello Moberry. How are you? The other night I was live and we had like a real personal chat about my situation and my health. And hey Sharon, how are you? Hey Mindy, how are you? My friends are here. Hello Jennifer Swindle. How are you? Let me know how everyone's doing this Sunday evening. It is about evening for us. I don't know if it is for everyone else, but it is for us. We are going to be making some stars. I am like really into stars right now, so I don't know what my deal is, but we are going to use this pattern that I showed y'all the other day on Thursday, I think. No, Friday. Maybe it was Thursday, and then I talked to y'all on Friday night about my awesome news. Hello, Teresa. Thank you for sprinkling, Jennifer. In Snohomish, Washington. Hey, Linda. How are you? So we're doing some more stars. We're going to make them out of sewing patterns. Thank you for stringing along. I'm glad you're well, Jennifer. Okay, so this is kind of what we're going to do. Excuse me. This is one that I made to kind of see how I wanted to do. What do y'all think of that? Hello, Miss Amy. Welcome. So I thought, you know, I was doing this and I was looking at the hymnal that I have on my table and I was like, I could so do this with hymnals too. But the thing that I think is different that makes this project use, hello, Tammy. Sorry, I just scrolled for a second. I'm watching the things. Is that the fabric, or the fabric, I'm thinking sewing patterns. The sewing pattern is like tissue paper, and so thank you, Linda. So it kind of lends to being able to puff this up a little bit because it is kind of moldable and it allows you to like crinkle it up. So, and then I found this in my little surfaces section of my little closet thing where I keep supplies, and I thought we would use this from Hobby Lobby, these little balls, and put them in here, and then we would take our stars. We're going to do red, white, and blue edges. Hello, Miss Norma. And we are going to stick them in here, and we're just going to do a whole bouquet of them, and we're going to do red, white, and blue, and possibly some gold or silver. What do you guys think? Should we do gold or silver, or just red, white, and blue? There's some thumbs up and hearts. You guys put in the comments and hearts, and let's see, in the comments if you would silver or gold. Hello, Peggy Harple. How are you? So that's what we're going to do. And if I'm going to try my hardest not to burn my fingers and say a bad word, I almost did that earlier. My son was in here and I was trying so hard not to say a bad word. And then I have another project, if we get done in a decent amount of time, that we will do. Silver. Norma, I saw silver. Okay, so there's 3 sections of this pattern. It looks like, oh, and I also have this ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. That's where it's Shore Living, so it's Dollar Tree. There's 3 yards and it was $1.25. And it's the Coastal Nautical ribbon, but I like it because it's red, white, blue, and light blue. And I thought it would be fun if we wrap it kind of around right here. I actually have another red, white, and blue. We might use that one. I don't know. We'll see. But this one I thought would be fun wrapped around the top. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Susie from Denmark. What time is it there? That star is so cute. Well, thank you. Oh, and we did buttons. Don't forget buttons. I did put that in there. And so we are going to use tacky glue, a glue gun. I've got a marker. Oh, and then I also grabbed, hold on. I just had it. Oh, okay, these come in a 3-pack from Dollar Tree, and they're metal stars. This is my pattern. Hello, Christy and Cleo. Welcome, everyone. If you would please string this video along, that would be super helpful. Okay, so this pattern makes me think somebody already cut this out because there's these needles in here, or pins, I guess. So I've been putting them in here. You can't really see, but they're there. It's 12:30 a.m., Susie. You sound like me last night. Hello, Eva. And this morning, you guys. I almost got up and did a live. If it wouldn't have woken people up, I would have gotten on and just crafted all through the night last night. I'm not even kidding. I did not. The last time I looked at my phone was at 4:36 this morning. Hello, Wendy. How are you? 4:36 was the last time, and then my alarm went off at 7:35. And I had to switch laundry and do all the things for my Sunday, so it's been a long day. Hello, Minnie. How are you? You guys, let's string this video along. I've got some... Oh, I need to announce my winners too. I'll do that after the live. Well, see if we can get to 50 today, and we'll do another towel. I have more towels. I found some more, so we could do another winner today. Hello, hello. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down on this pattern, and I'm going to trace it out with my pen. Thank you for spreading the blessings. And then we're going to cut it out. And what it does is give us like multiple layers. And then I'm going to show you how I put it together to make our star. And it's kind of fun. Make sure you have your little glue thing. And if you have some glue finger protectors, those would be super helpful because I don't know where mine are right now. And I should have some on. Hello, Lewis and Roxy. How are you, Miss Roxy? It's been a while since I saw you on here. So we are cutting this out, and then I will show you how we do this. So this is a sewing pattern, and I just used the Dollar Tree metal star for my shape. You could use a cookie cutter. You could print something off on your printer, your phone, or whatever. If you can draw, by all means, draw yourself a star. You watched me late last night and this morning? Oh, thanks, Minnie. You know, they're good, except for, like, I'm having to, like, redirect everything, you guys. Everything. Because you go from, like, such a whirlwind of such emotional roller coaster. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'm so, so, so grateful. But I'm so, so, so overwhelmed. Who won the towels, Renee? I have to go look. I wrote it down, but it is not by me, and I can't remember. It's terrible. I hate that part of this because I have, it's terrible. That brain that doesn't remember the short-term stuff is terrible. So I did write it down. So I will put it, as soon as I get off of here, I will promise I will do it. I will let you guys know. Thank you for sprinkling. Eva, your first time here? This is what we're making. Where are you from, Miss Eva? We are making stars out of sewing patterns. So we're going to make a couple real quick so we don't have to stop and start. So we have one set, and there's about 10 different stars right here. It doesn't look like it, but they're here. So we're going to go ahead and cut one more set, and that's, well, no, we're going to take 2 more sets if we can. Hello, Jackie Whitaker. Eastern Kentucky. Well, welcome. I am glad you're here, and I'm sure other friends will welcome you. Hello, Tammy. Your last name switched behind me. You know how I feel, Minnie? Yes, that short-term memory loss, man. It's nothing to play around with. Like, it's serious stuff. It's for real. It's for real. Like, I seriously get so frustrated because even little things like I made dinner and I put it in the oven, and by the time I unwrapped it, put it in the oven, put the wrapper in the garbage because it was like a little tiny pork loin thing, like the long ones. By the time I put it in the oven and turned around, I'd forgotten how many degrees it was supposed to be on. Jackie is your mom. Oh. You told her you invited me up. She agrees, the more the merrier. Okay, Mindy. You might regret that, Miss Mindy. You might regret that. Well, welcome, Jackie, Mindy's mom. Welcome, Eva. Thanks, Susie. You guys are so awesome. Welcoming our new friends. Okay, so right now we have 3 sets of bundles, little stars, and I'm just cutting them out of our sewing patterns. And I should have paid more attention because I probably could have got one more set out of this one, but we're gonna see what we can do with the 3 sets that we cut out. And then I have the skewers I actually got these at Walmart. I was gonna get them at Dollar Tree, but Dollar Trees are $1.25 and Walmart's were 97 cents. So I opted to go with Walmart's for 97 cents. Gotta save that extra, what, 30 cents, 29 cents, something like that. Yes, hello, Bonnie Burton. By all means, Tony, it would be fun. Jackie, I think you're right. We could cause some shenanigans up there. I think it would be so fun. So yes, for sure. You guys, did you watch my live on Thursday? If you've seen the live from Thursday, put some hearts up. If you heard me talking about doing an amazing craft race across the country, throw me some hearts. If you heard about my crazy wild idea, I think I have to win the lottery to pull that off, but I think it might be possible. Okay, so look what I did. This star is kind of crumpled. That's okay. It's missing its little thing. That's okay because we're going to use this to stuff stars. Yes. Okay, so some of you heard me say I came up with this bright idea that I want to go across the country for like 10 to 14 days and go by and see some of my creator friends and some followers and so totally say hello and craft with them or go junking with them or thrifting and all the things. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple more and I'm trying to get it to where we have some of the lines on here, so it's kind of fun. So I'm gonna fold this a little bit more. I know. Okay, so I'm gonna put like this. See, we're just gonna get some more of the pattern in here and do this. So what has everyone been doing this Sunday? Oh, thank you for the stars, Jackie. Thank you. Hello, Denise Holt Jones. How are you? What has everyone doing? What has your Sunday looked like today? Tell me. I want to know. Besides me and my crazy idea of going cross country, meeting followers and creators, I'm like, I think I could do this. I think I could totally do this. I think I should write one of the Discovery Channel or HGTV and see if they'd let me and someone else go with me or something. Wouldn't that be cool? They give us a little car and we go off into the sunset. Oh, y'all. It's crazy. Hello, Deanne Martin. What has everyone been up to? You guys are quiet. Tell me some things. I want to know. Is everyone roasting? I know it's hot here in Texas. And we're staying right where we are because the gas is so... Sadie? Sorry, one second. Sadie? I have a kid trying to call me. One second. Carol or Sadie? She'll call her sister. Okay. Sorry about that. Sadie? I have a child not hearing me. She must be asleep. Hello, Sheila. Wouldn't it be awesome, Connie? I think it would be awesome. Are you guys still here with me? Sadie? Will you call your sister and see if she's okay, please?
Yes, she wants to know if she can close tomorrow night.
What time does she have to go in?
5.
Mm-hmm.
Mom said you can go in at 5.
Sorry, they just asked my daughter if she could close tomorrow night. She was calling to make sure that was okay. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'm going to do one more just because I really want to fill this up. And I really want to show you guys how to do this like really good. So I'm going to fold this in 3s, double back it like that. I'm going to take my metal star again because that's what I'm using for a pattern. And you guys are just propped up in a little tin bucket pail from Hobby Lobby. I buy them in like sets of 5 or 6. And you guys are in the little tin pail. You're home with a migraine today. No fun, Norma. I almost called you Ruby, Norma. Hello, Lisa. You watch church online, then just resting, trying to get your back better. 95 here in Northeast Mississippi. Feels like 108. Oh my word. Is it me or does it feel like it's really hot really early? Do you guys feel like it's really hot really early? Mama said she just got, oh yeah, today, not fun. I'm sorry. I hate it when you guys are sick and not feeling well. I don't like it. Okay, so we're going to cut out the last set of stars. Then we are going to start putting these together. Really hot, really early. That's what I think, Linda. That's what I think. Which is also frustrating for me because I can't, like, I want to go do all the things right now, right? And I keep thinking, and the doctor just got through telling me to take it easy and work my way slowly back into being a human again, right? And I'm like ready, I want to go. And then I go outside and I'm like, oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Hello, Janice Sharp. It's 110 there, Norma. Why do I want to keep calling you Ruby? Norma, your nickname might be Ruby. It's your last name getting me. So yeah, I don't know. My kids are starting to get frustrated with the process of trying to get our house situation figured out, and it's starting to stress me out because now that I'm okay, everyone thinks I can fix stuff right now. Okay, so look, let me just stop talking about that stuff for a second and I'll show you guys this. Like the pattern pieces have like they have diddly things. They have little things on them. This is blouse and like lines. This has an arrow. So this has simplicity on it. We want all these things. Kind of fun. And we are going to get them. So this one ripped. So we're going to use this one to crinkle up. So I'm just going to crinkle it up like I do. Hello, William. And we're going to use it to stuff the star with. The actual star we're going to use. Hello, Monica. So we are going to stuff our star. And then, okay, so here's some more little pieces. And then we're going to take the arrow one. I like that one. And the blouse one. And we are going to put some layers. Actually, the arrow one is a little bit too small, so we're going to use it. We're going to take that one away for a second. And use the blouse one. Okay. Sorry, this one's kind of, I wasn't paying attention when I separated them. It's really not as hard. I'm just making it harder. Hold on. What happens when I talk and try to do this? Hello, Jan. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, y'all. If I can get it undone. See, I'm shaky today, too. Shaky. I don't want to be shaky. Okay, so we have like a whole slew of these where you're just going to pile on top of each other. And then I'm going to take my glue gun and my paddle that I use to glue stuff when they're super close, because I don't want to burn my fingers. Line them up like that. And then I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm just going to, hopefully you guys can see that, I'm going to run the glue around the edge of the star, and I'm just going to lay the pattern down. I know it doesn't seem like it would stay, but it does. It does most of the time. And then I'm going to work my way around and pull it. Pull it. Isn't that a chicken? A pullet? I said pull it. Isn't that a pullet? Is like a baby chicken or something? Hey, Nancy Starr and Miss Coral Brady and Margaret Hogan. How are y'all? So we are gluing the edges of this star. We're just going to keep going around. And I'm kind of trying to pull it together a little bit because we're about to get ready to stuff it. So I'm going to go back over here and glue this side. I don't know, y'all. I'm making this harder than it was earlier because I did do that one first. Hey, Renee, how are you? Okay, so here's our star. Okay, I'm going to trim it up a little bit because I did get it lopsided a little bit. And I'm shaking. Do you always see that? Okay, so there's this piece. And then this piece needs to be glued on a little bit more. This is the back or the front. It doesn't really matter. But we're about to start stuffing it. Hello, Gail. I am good. I'm just tired. I did not sleep worth beans last night. I guess just too much going on in my head. I don't know. It was not a good sleep night. I don't know why, because I don't know. I just haven't been sleeping good lately. Okay, so now, see, I have like a pillow, so I have to stuff it now. It's open. So we're going to take these that didn't get cut right, and we're going to crinkle them up, and we're going to stuff it like a pillow, just like that. Hello, Karen Stewart. All right, so I'm going to just stuff them in here and make it have like a little, it basically turns it into a little pillow. And it gives it some volume and depth, like that. So this is the front. We're going to give the lines the front. And then we're going to put glue on the edges, and then we're going to close it up. And then we're going to make a couple more, and then we're going to get the glitter out. And I will show you what I did with that part. So I'm going to use my paddle and close up the edges like that. Karen, you're from West Virginia. Is it warm there too? Is it warm in West Virginia? There you go, Miss Karen. Here you go. Here's your project for your old sewing patterns. I think this is super cute, and it's very, it gives you something to use, and you don't have to do stars. You can do like flowers. You can do, I mean, there's all kinds of things. I am really into stars. I also have another star project that I wanted, I'll show you. If we get to them, hopefully we can do these. Hopefully I don't get too tired, but I took Dollar Tree stars and backed them with foam, and I'll have to show you guys how to do those. These are super fun. Those are really fun. Hey, Sheldon. Oh, it's in the 70s? Okay, everyone. Do we need to move to West Virginia? We're going to come. I actually have some family that used to live in West Virginia way, a long time ago. A long time ago. My Italian descendants were from West Virginia. That's where they settled, I think. That's where they settled. Hello, Nancy Page. How are you? Let's keep our numbers going up. That would be awesome. Okay, so, oh, dang it. Okay, I didn't close it all the way up. One important thing I should mention, you need skewers for this project. Okay, and you can use the pointy side, but you want to leave a little tiny piece open, like I almost didn't do. And you want to put a skewer in there, so I'm going to put glue on the end, the pokey part, the pointy part, I guess, the pokey part. Oh my heck, you guys. I am talking like I've been up for 24 hours, like I pretty much have. And I put it up through the middle, like that. And then I'm going to put glue on the bottom and seal it up, like that. There we go. Okay, so there's our first star. We're going to do another one because we're going to put glitter on these, but I don't want to get the glitter out until we're done making stars, because we will have a huge mess before this is over. Hello, Peggy Scott and Deb McKinney. You guys, 20 more and we can do a towel and all the things. You guys, we're getting there. Okay, so I'm going to stack these stars. Then we're going to make the pillow with some of the crushed up papers right here. Hello, Melissa. How are you today? Does anyone have any questions? We are making some stars out of old sewing patterns. Okay, so I put my email in the description of this video because we are starting the junk boxes in the end of the month. Yes, I did, Miss Deb. I shared it. It all seems too real to be, like it seems too good to be true. Okay, so we're layering the pattern. I looked up and lost my place. I don't know why I'm so shaky, but y'all see me shaking? Maybe I didn't eat or something. Okay. So I'm going to put these together. Then we're going to glue them. Morgantown there. Someone else is from West Virginia. Hello, Janet. So I'm going to apply some glue and push it together. And then we're going to stuff our little star pillow. Oh, I think I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about junk bags. We are starting our junk bags, and you should be receiving those. They will go out the end of June, first week of July, and they are going to be so much fun. Mistress of Junk is doing them with me, with All Strung Up with Toni. So it's going to be a mystery bag with All Strung Up with Toni's, a little bit of me, and a little bit of Mistress of Junk. And I'm going to be doing, so everyone's going to get a couple of the same items, and then some items, not everyone will have the same things. It's going to be super fun. And then I'm going to do some lives that will give you guys some ideas of what to do with the items that you got. And I'm also going to be doing like a little, I don't know, like an email type thing that will say things you can do, ideas and creative things you can do with your bag of junk. Hey, Miss Sue. Bridgeport. How many more get you hit your goal of 10,000 followers? Miss Coral, I'm at, I think I need 2,300, I think. I think that's what I need. And I'm not stressing about it. I think we're going to get there. Okay, so I'm going to do this star like that. I'm going to trim it up because we've got like 6 layers here. And then we're going to make it into, we're going to stuff it like a pillow. You just trim it real quick. And then we'll do a couple more. And then we're going to start getting the glitter and the ribbon and all the things. Oh, this one came. Okay, Jennifer, in the video, or excuse me, in the description of this video, that's what I was doing. I was talking about those, the video, or the junk bags, sorry. So you'll email me your name, and you can say join in the subject. Hey, Miss Kristen. And then I will send you, I think we're going to do the emails tomorrow. You'll be getting an email of how much they cost, when they'll go out, what you can expect. And then if you like what it's about, then we will send you an invoice, and then that's how we do it. So, I mean, Kristen's here, so I did do like a, does anyone remember what day it was that I showed you guys the, okay, now I'm stuffing the star and making it like a pillow with other pieces of crinkled pattern paper that maybe didn't cut so well or whatever, and I'm just making the little star fluffy. Like this one didn't have all the star tips, so I'm gonna crinkle it up and put it in. Hello, Gail. So if anyone's on here, I think, Mindy, are you still here? Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Sue. Mindy won a junk bag from the auction a couple weeks ago, and I think she liked it a lot. I think there was 3. Join, please. Okay, Mr. Renee, I will put you down. There's only 50 this time, so once those are full, those slots are full, then that is it this time around. But Jen with Mistress of Junk is optimistic and pretty sure that we're going to turn this into a monthly thing. So I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be amazing. Hello, Diane. How are you? Okay, so here we go. Okay. And this one needs a skewer. And then I'm going to trim the skewers as soon as we get done putting glitter on them. Yes. The stick, Regina, yes. Thank you. How are you? Is that Regina from Prairie Rose? Did I say it right? Is that you, Regina? Hey, Caitlin. We were just talking about your mystery bag that's going out. Okay. The stick. Okay, so there's another one. I think this one is a little crooked. Okay, let's do that. Okay, there's another one. So that's 2, 3. Let's do like 2 more. I'll try and hurry. Hey, Margaret Tatum. Okay, you guys, I have been, let's see, I'm in a very low-key business coaching group, and I've been doing some of the exercises this weekend, and I'm kind of getting pretty excited about doing some things. I'm nervous, but I'm excited, and I really want to. Hey, Caitlin, you're so sweet. Happy Sunday to you, too. Regina from Western Kentucky. I am so glad you're here. I'm just excited because I'm trying to post throughout the day consistently, and I feel like I've been given permission to live to my fullest. I mean, I know that sounds silly, not like I wasn't living before, right? I was, but it was just like I had this big thing over my head, and now that I don't have to stress about that anymore. I think it kind of gives me permission. Hello, Miss Terry. Oh, is it Terry? Yeah, sorry. I don't have glasses on and y'all are far away because my little ring light is broke. So you guys are sitting in that tin pail. Okay, we are gluing these patterns together. And then we're going to start stuffing it in just a second. I love that little sunflower you sent, Caitlin. Okay. You guys, so one of the things I showed in the junk bag the other day, last week, I guess I could say last week, was some piano keys. And I almost said a bad word, y'all. I just burned my fingers. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Burning my fingers over here. We are making some stars. Was piano keys. They were in the junk bag. And so I've been looking and trying to come up with some ideas for piano key projects. And I found some good ideas. And so I'm super excited because I think I might do something with piano keys this week. So anyway, one of the things in my group is that she provided us like a planning page where we could write down ahead of time like ideas for lives or like what we're doing in our business this week and goals like for this week, this month, 3 months, 6 months, all those kinds of things. And you guys, those of you that are old timers with me from the very beginning that are on here, y'all can throw me some hearts or some laughing faces because you guys know that I just kind of craft on the fly. I'm not very good at being consistent. And so that is one of my super big goals. Yes, there's some hearts. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you. Sometimes I have to ask myself, what am I doing? Like, am I really doing anything to help anyone? Because I'm a hot mess. A lot. So we are gluing these patterns together. We're fixing to get a stick, but first we're going to stuff it. Mother Stu always says, keep ice water nearby to stick your finger in when you burn your finger. Yes. Do you know, I just burned it again. Do you know that Martha Stewart, I watched her when I was little. Like, I remember her being on TV when I was just teeny tiny. I mean, I'm old though, so I don't know how old Martha is, but hey, Gail Armada. Oh, I would so take some flowers, Miss Caitlin, and a big old hug. I'm all about those big hugs and flowers. Yes. Hey, Sherilyn Ellis. Sherilyn Ellis. I like your name. That's a pretty name. Anyway, so I am just excited because I feel like I let go of some things this week and was like, okay, it's time to refocus. It's time to, something that a woman told me when I used to live in Las Vegas, when I very first moved there. Life was a little bit rough when we went there. Not rough, it was just tough. It was something I didn't know. It was very busy when we went to Vegas and I wasn't used to the big crowds and all that. And she said to me, well, honey, she said, honey, this is what she said to me. She said, honey, do you have a pair of breeches on right now? And I said, yeah, I do. And she said, does it have belt loops? And I said, yeah, why? And she said, here's what I want you to do. Does your phone have speaker capabilities? And I said, yes. And she said, okay, well, here's what I need you to do. And I'm so serious, you guys. I'm so serious. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to stuff my little star right now. And then I'm going to get this opening over here instead of where my finger is. So this one over here. We're going to put the skewer in. But let me get it nice and full before I close this up and then get it ready. She said, I want you to set your phone down and I want you to put me on speaker. And I said, okay. And she lived in our neighborhood, and I had met her, and she was very crafty. She was like Aunt Peggy. She is like super crafty. And if y'all are new, Aunt Peggy is one of my dear friend's aunts, and she and I kind of adopted each other where I used to live, and I miss her dearly. But she's gonna come craft with me soon, I think. But she said to me, her name was Kathy, and she said to me, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your finger, and I want you to reach around to the back of your britches, and I want you to stick your finger in that belt loop, and I want you to pull real hard. And I said, what? And she said, I want you to pull your britches up, because it's time to be a big girl. She said, you pull your britches up right now. And I said, are you serious? And she said, I am serious. It's time for you to be a big girl. And I said, oh, like, well, why didn't you just say it's time to put my big girl panties on? So I did that. And so I think of her when I'm having times like I'm having right this week, where it's like, okay, so I'm going to put glue on the end of my skewer, and we are going to trim these because we don't want them to all be the same. But I think of Kathy often about reaching around to that belt loop and pulling up my britches by the belt loop, because it's time to get my big girl pants on. Pull my britches up by my belt loop. Y'all ever done that before? Have anyone ever heard that before? Has anyone ever heard that before? Y'all are quiet. No one's heard of that? I don't know, maybe it's a Vegas thing. She was from Vegas. This is a little bit pointier than I wanted, so I'm just gonna carve this out. Hey, Peggy Floyd. Oh, Miss Sue's heard it. I knew someone had heard it. Okay, so there's another star. And see, they just have a little bit of fluff. There's just a little bit of pattern right here. Not a whole lot, but that's okay because we're gonna put glitter on it. There's gonna be a button on it. All the things are gonna be on it, so this one has writing on it, so we're gonna do this. Hey, Betty Higgs and Bonnie and Janice. You've never heard that, Coral? Yeah, I had never heard of it, because I probably would have said, no, I know what you're gonna tell me, and I wouldn't have done it. That's what I wouldn't have done it. If I had known, now if someone told me that, I'd be like, I would say, I already know what you're gonna tell me. I know where my belt lip is. I probably would say that. I know, because my doctor was close to saying, well, no, my doctor said on Friday, he's like, now listen, this does not give you permission to go 100 miles an hour. 90 to nothing is what he said, really. Newbie, welcome, Terry, from Kentucky. What part of Kentucky? Someone else was on here from Northeast Kentucky, right? Is that what someone said? See, I already forgot, because that's short-term stuff. Okay, we're doing layers of patterns. Do you guys want to hear my other idea? You guys want to hear my other crazy idea? Hey, Kathy. So, those of you just jumping on, we are making these patterns out of sewing patterns. We're using, this one is a simplicity pattern from 1973, I think is what we decided the other day. Yep, 1973 simplicity pattern. We're making some stars. Scottsville. Does anyone know where that is? Scottsville. Okay, so I'm going to close this star up, and then we're going to stuff it. And then I think we are close. We're going to go ahead and start glittering. And we'll see what it looks like. If we need another one, we'll do another one. Otherwise, we'll start working on another. We'll get this one wrapped up. But, you guys want to know what my other crazy idea was? So everyone, if you've been following me for a little bit, or if you're new and you watch my videos, hello Brenda, you know that I have been working towards Tony to 10K, trying to get to 10K. A lot of us that, there's quite a few of us that are trying to reach those goals. Anyway, So I said to a couple of my creator friends, what if I go on a live and I don't stop? Like I just go on a continuous live until I hit 10K. I don't even know if Facebook would let me do that. I don't even know if that's possible, or if they would kick me off at a certain time. Has anyone ever seen that? Like a marathon. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Hello, Christine. I don't know. Has anyone ever seen someone craft for like hours on end? Like, I would never expect anyone to hang with me that long, obviously. But you all could go to sleep, go to work, do your thing, and then just come and say hey once in a while. And I'd still be here working on my 10K. And I know I couldn't do that when I was getting treatments, but, you know, I still, okay, and I need to clarify too, I still have to get some treatment. I still have to get some infusions, and I have to stay on my medication that I don't like at all for 3 more weeks because it's making me gain a lot of weight and I hate it. And I have to go back every 3 months for scans, but I don't have to go to the Mayo Clinic. 2 to 3 hours at the most. Yeah, Miss Sue, right? So if I go on and I just stay live around the clock and I just have the kids bring me, they're out for summer break, right? Okay, my oldest daughter's working and my younger daughter is 16 and working. So it would probably be up to my son to make sure and bring me drinks and stuff. I don't know. I could have him fill in for me if I had to go to the bathroom or whatever. You guys, I hope I left enough space to put the skewer in. But if I just went on a huge marathon of crafting, like if I just lined up all these little bins and had one craft after another, do y'all think I'm crazy? I think Facebook would kick you off. I know when some of the crafters hold auctions, they can only stay on for a certain amount. Yeah, Gail, I don't know. I've never had any violations or anything. I don't know. It's an idea. So I'm just keep plugging away. That's what we do, right? We just keep plugging away. Hi, Barbara Hooper. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these and crinkle them up, make my pillow, and then we're going to start the fun part. Oh, this wasn't terrible though. So there's a little hole right there. We're going to slip the little pieces in, make the pillow. And I'm just grabbing these. I think I like doing this because I like how they have that pillow effect like I described earlier. But I really think these would be super cute with hymnal sheets. They just wouldn't be as light and fluffy. That's the only downfall. They shut you off after 4 hours. That's good to know. I guess I could do like every 4 hours and just jump off, go to the bathroom, grab a breather, fresh air real quick, and then jump back on. Not that my air is fresh with all the humidity and the heat. Okay, so let me find the straight part, which I glued. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Let me just get this glued, and then we're gonna start doing some glitter. Try 2 hours, then take 5-minute bathroom break and come back. Gail, you're probably right, especially with me just getting back into the game of things. I'm like trying to think of outside the box and just trying, that's me just not giving up and trying to like show Cancer that I'm bigger than it is and it's not going to keep me down. Right? Like, it did a good job though. It tried. God is just not done with me yet here. I'm too honoring my kids. I think my kids were, I know they're not disappointed, but I think it kind of shocked everybody. I think everyone was fully expecting me having to go to Minnesota. With hymnal pages, if you crumple the paper first, then cut the stars, maybe the paper would be less stiff and would be, maybe Sherilyn. I could try one. I have hymnals right next to me. You don't need another one. You will get there before you know it. You're probably right, Miss Sue. You're probably right. Should we do one for one with hymnals real quick? Let me see some hearts if you guys want me to try it really quick. One out. Not everybody leaves me. I'll do a hymnal one real quick. There we go. I knew I'd get some hearts on that one. Okay, let's just do one real quick. Son of my soul. Let's see. Holy, holy, holy. That's a good one. Okay, let me trace this. And then we will crinkle. And then we will start gluing. It'll be a lot easier to glue. I know that much. Okay, and then also, while everyone is here, don't forget, I still have lots of tickets for the Christmas in July, the virtual event, and the in-person event. I think the virtual one is what we're focusing on. Hello, Diane Edwards. You don't need to... I know, Sue, but darn, I'm just ready to go. Like, I'm ready to do this thing called life now. I mean, I was before too, but hello, Nanette Hamilton. I mean, it just feels like I just want to hurry and do it. Like, I think I'm just, that song, Mindy looked it up for me. Alabama sings it. I'm in a hurry to get things done. I rush and rush until life's no fun. That's me right now, because I want the kids to start school this year with, you know, structure and all the things and not be so stressed. How are you, Diane? My daughter-in-law is good. She was sicker this week, but they're coming up tomorrow. So I will be able to fill you in on that tomorrow. They're coming up to see us tomorrow. My son is working today. He gets off tomorrow, so they're going to come up in the morning. So I will be able to give you guys a full report tomorrow. Sometime. Maybe he'll go live with me. I don't know. If he has time. Yes, ma'am, I do, Miss Sue. You always have. You've been there through the... some of you guys have been here through the very beginning back when I cut my hand and right after the house fire. Everyone, I'm telling y'all, I just stuck my finger in hot glue and I didn't even say one bad word. So I didn't even say one. Yep, you have always had my help, right front. Okay, so you guys said crinkle the paper and then uncrinkle it. So let me see, I'm crinkling it, and then I'm going to uncrinkle it. Hello, Tom Hicks. Let's see, okay. And I'm going to put a little bit more glue around the edges, so we just have a smaller opening. See what I mean, though? The hymnals are, like, more rigid, I guess. Don't overdo it. We're not going anywhere. Denise, I don't know. Y'all say that. I just want to get going. I'm ready to do this. Really, though, I want to get to the point where I can not have to worry about, you know, the kids, like, providing for them as much. Because right now it's kind of touch and go. Because I haven't been able to do like I want to. Oh, this doesn't look too bad, y'all. Let me see. A couple more. Hey, Miss Janie. We're making some, look, I'm using the one that you have or you used to have. Okay, so now I'm gonna close up this side and then I'm gonna get a skewer ready. I'm not going to close up the middle. So we did patterns and we're trying a hymnal to see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so let me get some glue on this. Oh, this one's already cut. That's cool. Okay. I'm trying to decide. I want to make some crafts that I can hang out. I want to do a banner. Like, I really want to do a banner. I might. Dinner's almost done, and so when I get done with this, I might jump off and then jump back on later tonight and do a banner to hang up on my shelf behind me. Because I want to have something that shows what I do besides just the shelf with my supplies. Hey, Beverly, how are you? So here's the hymnal, and here's our patterns. Hold on, this is gonna drive me nuts. They're not quite even. Okay, so we're gonna start putting glitter on real quick. But look, and then we gotta cut them, the skewers, down to size so that they all are in here sporadically placed. Hey, Grandma Linda, how are you? And Tiffany Percy, how are you? So we just did one with hymnals. We did a hymnal star, but do you guys see the difference? What do you guys think? So let's put the glitter on before you say it. Don't answer that. Hold on. So I have Aleene's, I don't know how you say it, tacky glue. This you can get at the Dollar Tree or Walmart or Dollar General, pretty much everywhere. Somewhere I have a glue gun that is made by her, and it's awesome. And then I have some glitter from Walmart. It's been forever since I got this. Well, not too bad, but good evening to you, Miss Tiffany. Hello, Margaret. I was gonna get the blue and the white, and I think someone said silver earlier. Norma did. Miss Norma did. So I've got silver and white and blue. And the red's right here, because we already did one red. And then I've got some buttons, so we can do that. So I'm just gonna take the glue, and because it comes out pretty quickly, I'm gonna start at the edge where my skewer is and just do a real thin line around the whole edge of the star. And I kind of push down a little bit because if I don't, it will be really thick. So I'm basically just drawing an outline of the pattern paper. You bought 3 hymnals for $3 at a fall craft fair? Wow, score. Score. That's an awesome deal right there. That's a really good deal. Okay, so this one has glue. And we are going to put blue glitter on it. You like them mixed together, Sherilyn? Hi, Susan and Sandy. So this is the shaker kind, and I'm gonna make a big old mess, but I'm just gonna shake it onto here. This will be kind of fun. I'll have to find a project to do, like a mixed red, white, blue, silver project. And then I'm just gonna lay it down and try to pick up what I can, because I want it to be pretty thick around the edges. Okay. Oh, super cute. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? And it just adds, see, look, so here's the one I did the red with the red button, and then here's a blue button, so I'm going to put that on in the middle, and then just like that. The skewer is a little bit off, but that's okay. You like them mixed? Oh yeah, I read that one. You like them mixed? Wow, I didn't know I had 400 stars. I'm sorry I missed your stars, y'all. So there's a blue one. Then we're gonna do the next one. And same thing, the glue on the outside. And if you wanted to, you could put it on more than just the edges. I'm just doing the edges because that's how my brain was seeing it. And you could do front and back if you wanted. I just had it, or you could do the, like the creases on the edge, like right there. I'm going to do a white one. Hello, Veronica. So we're going to do white. I don't know if it's really going to show up very well, but the glue will dry clear, I think. I'm pretty sure it dries clear, if I remember. It's been a while since I used glue, like tacky glue. Aunt Peggy would know, but I haven't seen her jump on. Grandma Linda, does it dry clear? Do y'all know if it dries clear? Somebody's got to know. Y'all are creators and crafters. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to grab a white button and put it in the center. And then as soon as I have 2 more, and then we'll put this project together. So these are kind of simple. That one's pretty simple. You can see it. It glistens when it hits the light. Okay, here's another one. It does not. Oh gosh, Miss Coral. Well, that'll be a white one then. The white glue with white glitter is going to be a white, very white star with edges. I can't remember. I don't ever really use tacky glue very much. Okay, so this one's gonna be silver. So I guess we need to make sure we cover the white really good. Let me see. Here we go. These are the bigger glitter flakes too. I've had this glitter, oh goodness, I think since right after the house fire, I went and bought some glitter. And then I think I forgot where it was. And then I found it when we moved. Okay, that is darling. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? So this needs like a different kind of button. But I think I'm just going to use white. Here's one right here. And it's kind of not, it's like, I don't know. It's different. Hi, Tian. Making some pattern buttons. Anyway, so the Christmas in July is coming. The virtual one is July 9th. And it's going to be super fun, y'all. Okay, there's a silver one. We have a white one. We have a blue one. And let's do one more red. I think. Actually, I think I'm going to do another blue. We're going to do blue. One more blue. We're going to put... You like the silver? Should I do another silver or another red? I mean a blue. Silver or blue? What do y'all think? Hey, Miss Kay. Hello, Gail Moran. Do you guys, what should we do? Silver or blue? First one I see come up on the screen. That's what we're going to do. Blue. Okay, Miss Coral. We're doing blue. You said it. I saw your comment first. We're not doing a 20-second lag either. We're doing blue. Okay, what did I do with my... Hi, Miss Pam. Caitlin said blue. Denise said blue. All right, everyone's on the same page. Yay! Hello, Sandra Freeman. You guys, awesome. Sprinkle this video, please. We are working on it. Tomorrow's start. I don't know if I'm going to get re-upped for the Reels pilot program thing that they're doing, but I've got some Reels saved. I didn't want to push them out until the new month starts tomorrow. So if they do my thing again, then you guys will see some new Reels starting tomorrow. So I just picked up a couple. There we go. There's another blue, and I'm going to put a blue button, but it's not as blue as the other one. I'm going to put it right on the center pattern line of this. Oh heck, I don't know. I think it needs another blue. Hold on. I'm going to put, okay. I'm going to put another blue in. Woohoo! Thank you, Betty. Pam, I'm so glad everyone's here. Okay, so there's 3 shades of blue just on this star. Now, before I put, I'm gonna fold this up because there's glitter everywhere, and I will use this for something else. Okay, here is, I'm gonna let these dry for a minute. Here is my container. When I started the video, I said I let everyone see these. These are from Hobby Lobby in their July 4th section. And this is just an old flower plant vase that I had. And so I pulled it out. Oh, Pam, I'm sorry. You feel free to message me at any time, Miss Pam. You can talk to us whenever. And I will, when I see it, I will try to get back to you. I hate that for you. Because there's several of us on here that have been through this journey that you're about to embark on, and you will definitely have our prayers. And if you have questions or you just need to talk to people that kind of know what you're going through, I was thinking about doing this around the edge. Do you guys like that, or is it too much? You think I should do this or no? Sorry. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to pull this and do a little dotted glue right here. I guess I could put this behind me on my shelf too, huh? This could be something I put up behind me. Hey, Miss Nelda. Carl said yes. Laurie said yes. Looks cute. So I'm just going to put some glue. If I had Velcro with me, I thought about it before I started gluing it, I would have put Velcro on. Because y'all know I switch stuff up a lot. So I could probably just pull this off if I want to, but I think I kind of like it. Red, white, and blue is always good. Oh, here she comes. What's up? Oh, they're getting sandwiches. Hello, hello. Thanks, Laurie. Okay, so I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to button it up back here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me get this. Okay. Almost got that. Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she okay? What do you mean you don't know? Uh-oh, why?
She tried to take a break and they started to call her.
1 second.
They asked her why she's eating her lunch right now, why she's calling her, and they asked her why she's taking a break and why she's eating. Carly's about to walk out. I gotta go look.
Who's there?
Courtney called him, it's on the cameras that she's eating and doesn't understand why. So Hannah and Carly are about to leave. Gotta go up there and stop Carly and figure out some other day.
Okay. Sorry. Hey, Miss Deborah. Coral, my house is at a dead standstill. Until I can pull some money together, it is stopped. It is just sitting there. But I'm going to try and go live tomorrow from the house, from our property, and show y'all what's going on there. Okay, so I have red ribbon, white ribbon, and blue ribbon. I'm sorry, my daughter, my older daughter is going, you're late, no worries. Her sister's on her way up there to see what's going on. Something about, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I thought it would be cute if we put some ribbon. So I think it would probably be just as easy to tie them when they're on here. But I don't know that I even need to put bows on them, but I think it would be cute just to do that and just let them hang down. What do you guys think? Yes, Kay, that's awesome. See, Miss Pam, you are not alone. Strength and healing as you go through this. Pam, we got you. You cannot be part of a better community, for real. We will do what we can from all over wherever all we are. We can do lots of prayers. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do like a blue over here. Actually, I'm going to do red, white, and blue. So let's do red right here. White in the middle, because it's going to be our glue with lots of sparkle. Okay, but I'm going to have to do red. I'm going to cut. Hold on. I think I'm going to leave it the same height. White. And put the red one down a little bit so it's like standing up. I'm going to tie the white around it. Yes, look at everyone's going to be praying for you, Pam. And I'm serious. I mean it when we say we are praying for you. And if you have any, if you just need to vent, always send me a message. Look at that. I hope you feel our love. For real. I would never have made it and been able to stay positive through my journey the last 7 months. It has been. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one down just a tad. Like that. I'm gonna cut the red one just a little bit. And I'm gonna use this one to measure. Like that. And I'm gonna cut it with my little snippets, these. I'm using the right tool, y'all. He never leaves you, nor does he forsake you. Amen. Amen, Miss Sue. Okay, so we have red, white, and blue. Let me get some blue ribbon here. Tie it around like a little firework string. Like this. Like that. There. And then I have, oops, trying to get the glue gun to walk with me over here, and it's like, nope. Okay, let me see if I can get, there we go. There was just a little bit of a gap on that star. Okay, so there's red, white, and blue. Here's our silver, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down a little bit. And I know it's gonna drive me crazy, but I'm gonna have to get like another, I'm gonna have to do some more stars because I'm not gonna be able to handle the mismatch. What do you guys think? I know, Miss Sue, a ton. Thank you, Miss Denise. Miss Sue, you have reminded me more than I could even count. Thank you, Bonnie. Yep, you have. That's for sure. So this one I'm going to do kind of staggering. So I think I'm going to have to do another red over here. And I'm going to put the blue over here. So let's kind of do it a little bit taller. You like it, Deborah? Adorable. Thanks, Amy. So I'm going to put this one right here. And just kind of do one of these. So then, don't you think if I put a red right here, that would be what we need to do, right? Thank you. And then, oh wait, I didn't put a silver on, but I don't have any silver ribbon. I'm trying to think if I have any in my July 4th box underneath here. I don't have any. Oh yeah. Oh, the blue is. Hold on, these are the same height. That's gonna drive me nuts. You love it, Denise? Thank you. Hey, Nancy. Okay, hold on. Let me put this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move these over just a tad, y'all. Then I gotta look at it for a second. So if I pull this like that. Okay, there's 4. There's the 4. Here's this one, this blue, and here's the hymnal one without glitter on it. Deborah, thank you. So there's 4 of them, and I think it needs more. Like, I think it needs to be more, and then it has the red, white, and blue ribbon around the edge. But how stinking cute. And I think it would be really cute if we put a tag on here that said USA on it or something. Don't you guys think that would be cute? Thank you for sprinkling. So I think this will be cute. And I think it will be cute up there for a little while, but I think it does need like a little tag. I'm gonna have to make a tag. I don't have any down here though, I don't think. I don't think I do. Nope, I don't. But I will make one. Oh wait, here's a U and an S, or an A and an S. Let's see if the U is close by. Then we could make a USA. Oh, it is. A hanging star is a good idea, Deborah. There's a U. Let's make it. Okay, I know what we can do. Let's take some of the pattern that we have. So let me put this right here. And then let me get some of this pattern piece. And I'm going to cut a little piece that looks like a little tag. So we're gonna do like a little, like a long tag, like this. I'll turn it around just one second. Thank you, Janice. Yes, right, Coral? So here's this, and then I'm gonna fold it down. I'm gonna cut a little hole because I took my hole punch out and I did not put it back. I took it to help Carolee for her youth camp because she had like a little secret sister or something. Okay, I'm gonna make it puffy too, but first I'm gonna, so I put a little hole in it like that. So I'm gonna put some ribbon in it, and I think I'm gonna do red, white, and blue. I have to be careful because it's real fragile. So let me get some blue. You're so creative. Thanks, Christine. I'm so glad you guys like watching me. I just need to get on here and be more consistent. That is where that, like, I was reading this thing. I'm like, because you know, to progress, we have to identify like our weaknesses or whatever. Like, where can I do better? What do I need to focus on? And my thing is consistency. And because I get, well, I'm tired, but I mean, I just need to not let life get in my way. The house fire, then I hurt myself on the live, cut my hand. Like, it's just been crazy. And I just can't anymore. I just gotta come live no matter what. Hey, Miss Natalie. You definitely seem more at ease and peace today. Yeah, Miss Sue, I'm trying really hard, y'all. I really am. I'm going to be in search of my new normal. That's what you're seeing, Miss Sue, I think, is my new normal. So here's my red, white, and blue. Now I'm going to take my, wait. I said I'm going to do a USA, but I don't even know where my stamp pad is. Hold on. Hold that thought just for a second. That's funny. One second. That could be a problem or not. Let me take this blue paint. We're going to make it work. Need to go slow. I know, Miss Nancy. I gotta be slow, but I don't want to go slow. I will though, because my body's gonna tell me I have to. Like today, I got so hot outside, and I came in and I was like, okay, I can't, guys. Like, I told my kids, I was like, I can't go back out right now. I have to take a break. Okay, so there's the U. So I'm gonna take it and put it on my pattern. I'm going to put USA. So I'm using, I don't have my stamp pad right by me, so I'm going to use the paint. U. I'm putting my stamps in S. I am. You like the blue? Oh, it's Ocean by Waverly. It's the chalk paint Ocean. It's not quite the same as the ribbon, but, and I'm definitely not putting these on straight. And here's the A. Okay. So the S is definitely higher than the A. That's okay. Now I want to I want to stuff this like a pillow. So I'm going to put glue around the sides. careful not to mess the paint up. Wonky is great. Yep. Thanks, Carolyn. Okay, so let me get this put down. Okay. Oh my heck, I didn't tell you guys about my car. So my car has been doing this weird thing. It's going backwards in miles. Have y'all ever seen a car do that? It is so hot. It is way hot, Natalie. It is way hot. I agree. So I'm going to stuff this USA with just a tiny piece of pattern paper. Just so it has a little tiny pillow. Just a little bit. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, MJ. How are you, sister? We're making a red, white, and blue out of sewing patterns. We're just finishing up this project, and then I'm going to jump off, see what's going on with my daughter at work, and then I'm going to get back on later, I think. I'm going to try and get back on later if I don't pass out. Because I was up so... I never went to bed last night early. I mean, I did, but I didn't ever go to sleep till 4:36. Okay, I'm making this tag have a little oomph. Yeah, so my car is going backwards in miles. Has anyone ever seen that before? Like the other day, I filmed it and I was going to put it on my Facebook, but then I was like, well, then everyone's going to think I'm filming and driving at the same time, which I was not. My daughter was driving and I had my phone over in front, like around her or whatever, but I was afraid everyone would be worried I was driving and filming at the same time, and I wasn't. Hey, Janet. Yeah, it's just like the miles are going backwards. I've never seen that before. I was like, well, my car doesn't like the gas prices either. Listen to my body and try not to rush things. It's difficult to go at slow pace, but necessary. Yes, it is hard. Hello, Miss Becky. The odometer is probably broken. I don't know, Miss Sue. It's the weirdest darn thing. My car doesn't, I mean, it's older, but it's like, it's a new to me car from last year, and it is supposed to be like in good condition. Okay, so I'm trying to tie this to the silver star. Let's see if I can get it tucked in there. Oops. I kind of want it to hang down. I'm trying to get it to hang down. Thank you, Linda. What making year? It is a 2011 Honda Pilot. And it is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's going backwards. Like, I'll probably post it tonight or tomorrow on my Facebook, but I'll explain to everyone, like in all caps, that I'm not driving. But I did record it because I was like, is my car just being obstinate against the gas prices? Because it is seriously going backwards. I'm going to have to, Helen, because it's freaking me out. Like, it just keeps saying, like, I put gas in it yesterday and the miles are just going back. Like, it's like negative. It says negative. It's crazy. Okay, so this is what we started with. Was pattern, a sewing pattern, the 1973 sewing pattern, and some little whimsical July 4th color red, white, and blue decorative filling balls from Hobby Lobby. I don't know, that's probably not what they're called, but that's what I call them. Hello, Christy. The Dollar Tree tin stars, the metal stars, those are pattern. I got some skewers. You could also add some American flags to this if you wanted to. And then some ribbon around the edge of our little planter. This is a planter. You know what else would be cute? Actually, I just thought of something. Hold on. Hold that thought. Okay. Let's just do this for fun, because I think tying the wood into this project. Oh wait, here's some other ones. These are the right color. 1973 is the year you graduated, Miss Sue. Thanks, Janice. I'm glad you guys like this. Did you guys like this? Never heard of that. Did you take a picture of the mileage on the... Yes, I do have the mileage. I will put it on my Facebook and y'all can check it when I get off of this live. Oops, this is the wrong color. I don't know why. I want the wood color because look, it matches. So let's put this wood, natural wood down here. Don't you think? You love this, Miss Sue? This will have to go in the auction, I think. I'll put more stars. But I think this is perfect for the auction, the next auction that we do. Okay, let's put these little beads on the bottom because I think it will draw. Yes, there's the hearts, Miss Nelda. You tell them. So I'm going to put 4 little beads on the bottom of our planter. And then I'm going to take a break, grab something to eat real quick, and then, is it Natalie? I don't know. Whoa, I'm dropping my filler. Okay, hold on. I gotta pull this right here and look. Like that. Okay, and then I have another one. Okay, there's that. One more. So cute. Thank you. Natalie, I was going to send you a message early this morning, but I didn't want to wake you up. I was thinking about you and I couldn't sleep. Okay. How's that? Isn't that cute? Look, y'all can't see it. But that just kind of raises it up. It brings you from here to here to here. And then I'll put some more stars on it. And then what time is it? It's 6:52 my time. So I'm going to take like a 30 to 40 minute break. And then I'm going to jump back on because I want to show you guys. At my last auction, we had some stars with some spindles. And I took, they were different than these, but these are from Dollar Tree. And I'm kind of making it again. But thank you, Miss Nelda. We're going to take some stars. Like I started it. I did all the prep work kind of. But we're going to put the stars back to back. And then we're going to put a spindle. We're going to drill a hole and put a spindle in here. And then we're going to attach it. So you guys can help me figure that out. I actually have done it. The stars are actually, hold on. We're going to cover them in these and this and another one. And then we're going to put spindles on it and we're going to do some fun stuff. So I will be back in a little while and we'll do that. All right, everyone, if you're watching the replay, thank you. If you just were jumping on, thanks for being here. And I will be back in a little bit. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks.